Hey Leo babies, it's your girl Leah back with another video, you dig? First video of 2020. So, right here. Well, ooh, my hands are ashy. 1 second, I'll be right back. So, I'm back with another video. Right here will be my Instagram, my Snapchat. Go follow that, you dig? So, today was a very eventful day. I went downtown with my best friend and my uncle to go see Obama. He came to Canada, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm going to be inserting some clips and all that of how my day went. I didn't really vlog that much, but hopefully you guys could see what happened and all that. So yeah, you dig. Ooh. So guys, you're at the Metro someplace where Brock Mama's gonna be. So we're in the washroom. That's Kendra. We're in the washroom right now, but yeah, the event will start soon, 10:30ish. So yeah, so you guys, we are at the place. I'll insert some pictures and stuff. Video of our table and how it's looking.
Just to get everybody's attention, as you guys know, Timur is a dreamer.
At 16 years old, I dropped out of high school actually in grade 10. Shout out Scarborough in the building. I had a hard time dealing with being different. When I came out, I didn't really understand myself. My family didn't really understand how to deal with me. And so I left home at 15 years old, trying to discover who I was and finding a safe place in the world. And instead I found very unsafe places in the world. Places that would define me and traumatize me and bring me to a place where I would have to be healing from them for the rest of my life. And that is why I'm committed to create Fade and what we're doing in terms of trying to make sure that young people feel empowered enough to find themselves in safety, in love, in rooms like this where the person across from you can change your life. Home is such a powerful word. Home is where you feel like you can cry, where you feel like you can die and start over. And my mom called me and said, I need you to come home now. When I learned that my voice had value, when I realized that my voice had validity, that I spoke, not just for myself, but for so many other people, in that exact moment I decided I was going to do this forever. I was going to speak for people who didn't get to be on global news. And I was going to speak whether I was on the news or not. That moment changed my life because I understood that the power of being seen means that you amplify in other people their ability to see themselves.
Because when I was young and I told people my dreams, most of them laughed at me. They said, yeah, right, when pigs fly, when we have a black president, I guess 1 out of 2 isn't bad. When I was coming up, I didn't have a whole lot of role models to show me the way.
When I was coming up, I had a few more role models than Wade to show me the way. Stubbed my toe a few less times than him on the roads and paved. Reaching for higher feats on dilapidated streets that were anything but concrete. A foundation that proved to be obsolete and fleeting. One that never kept me grounded, rather uprooted from my truth.
So dream big dreams. There's far too much competition for the small ones. Have the audacity to hope for a life greater than your circumstances.
Because growing up in the
6,
when I was
7,
2, I knew brothers in never
8,
so they started carrying 9s. And our benchmark for success was barely a climb. Too many times I told my big dreams to
small-minded people
whose intentions were malign and deceitful.
Pigs still don't fly, but at least we've had a black president.
I mean, ain't I lucky for a black boy to have an abundance of fatherly figures, to be able to peer so far into my past that I can see my future emerging. Generations of change, foundations be made, no longer have to slip in mud when I can put my best foot forward in new days on days where dreams have been chased, pursued, lost track of, achieved, high-strung on the power of belief and the audacity to hope for improvement, a stepping stone for better movement.
Like the rose that grew from concrete, I too had the audacity to bloom, even though my environment was built to be my tomb. If they knew I was a seed, they wouldn't have tried to bury me.
Because knowledge of self is like a garden. If it is not cultivated, you cannot reap a harvest.
It is something to unpack together.
The gift that is community, always tethered. Storms weather, testing umbrellas for generations to come. Can you stand the rain?
I wonder if Martin's dream was always this big. If this is why everyone saw the king in him. If he first saw royalty and all of God's children created equally, easily, understanding that growth isn't too demanding, I'm standing right now on the shoulders of giants with the strength of 10,000 ancestors in my backbone, and I couldn't fail if I wanted to. I'm not gonna fall like expected to when faced with the madness of adversity.
I've made down payments.
Personally, I still have my dues to pay.
Cause I see visions of MLK staring at me. So no more frustration and patience of getting antsy. Dreams that once hung from the scenes of my mind are a little easier to manifest.
Zooming down this lane set out for me with a heavy baton for someone else to carry, and you grip on the handle,
Often forgetting that I am the one that I am waiting for.
Because my ancestors didn't live for my story to be written in a prison pen facing 25 to death.
No one was made to be a spectator in life. We are all active participants in a race to fulfill our destiny. So when the baton comes, take it and run. Never let life catch you standing in the same place. Keep pushing, keep climbing, because success, it runs in my race.
Hello, everybody.
We love having you here.
I love Toronto. Toronto's a great town, and thank you for warming it up for me. This is like a balmy day in Toronto.
Yeah, January, and it's this warm. I was like, Obama must be in the city today. Look at that sun. Look at that beautiful sun coming in.
I don't know about sun, but I get your point. Thank you. Well, thank you for having me.
We're honored to have you. So, should we kick it?
Let's do it.
Okay. So, we're here, obviously, we're talking about conscious economics. So, I think that the conversation is slightly different than what most people are used to when they come to the Economic Club of Canada. The first place I want to start is authenticity. You, President Obama, did something different than any other leader that came before you in the White House. You were able to hold your, honorable statesmanship in that rank and position, but people also felt like they knew you. They knew your family, they knew your heart, they knew that you were fun-loving, kind, connected, and I think that's why you make such an impact on so many people around the world. What gave you the courage to lead with authenticity, and what can the business leaders and the people in the room take away from that approach?
Well, look, I don't know. That's very nice of you to say. I don't know that I was unique in being able to make a connection with the American people and people around the world from that position. What I will say is this. I think I represented a new generation of leadership, and that appealed to people. Obviously, I did not look like all my predecessors. It wasn't, and so I think that made people feel a certain connection in some cases that they might not have otherwise felt. I also entered into office at a unique time because of technology. I was basically the first digital president.
Absolutely.
And what that meant was that I calculated at some point during my presidency that I was probably the most photographed and recorded human in history, which is a kind of a disturbing thing to think about. And when we left office and we started archiving, what you discovered was that I think there was something like 5 million hours of video, or maybe that was photographs, and then there was another 5,000 hours of video. And so what that meant was that people saw a lot more of me than they might have seen of previous leaders in a lot of different settings. And maybe what I understood fairly early on was that if people are filming you and photographing you that much, then you can't really fake it. You need to be who you are. You can't have a mask that then slips off. It means that there has to be a certain consistency in terms of your values and what you stand for. You can't speak to one audience one way and another audience another way. And so I think if maybe I did something right, it was to recognize that my most effective way to forge a connection with my constituencies was to be true to myself. If I made a mistake, to own it, to let people know that I was human and fallible, and that I loved my wife, and she sometimes thought I was a knucklehead, that my daughters were, I think, thought I was a good dad, but that I was embarrassing, and those things, I think, were right maybe for the time.
What is the one skill, the most important skill that we need to have within our labor force, within the way that we lead in this age of the machine?
Setting goals, right? What is it that we're trying to do? And that involves imagination and empathy and values. The second thing is, what are the things that we are doing creatively, because they haven't been done before, and therefore can't just be put into an algorithm. So creative thinking becomes important. Those skills that have to do with interacting with other humans, whether as a teacher or a healthcare provider, somebody who can help guide and build teams, those things become very, very important. Now, what's also important is being able to use these tools of automation effectively, sort of a marriage of human capacity with the power, the leverage that automation. Canadians are super reasonable. She thought I was saying you're reasonable too. No, I was answering her question. I don't know, whenever I come here, it's just like, oh, we're having a conversation and you seem very reasonable. And
So your favorite thing about Canada is that I'm so reasonable?
No, you're reasonable, Canadians are reasonable. That young lady who I just met,
Jessie Ray?
Jessie Ray, that was a nice song that she was singing. She seemed very impressive. And she was talking about Daniel Caesar, and that's been going in my house a lot lately. That's Michelle's favorite. And so my favorite songs are basically the songs that Michelle decides to play. But I mentioned she was, Canadians are doing all right right now with the music.
She's going to the Grammys. It's Grammy week this week, and Jessie's going to Toronto girl.
So shout out to the Canadian music scene.
Well, that's it. That's our time.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, and let me just say that the nature of the questions here at this economic club session were unique, and that is a good sign because I do want to affirm something that we talked about backstage, which is that I am a believer that economics matter. I'm a believer that people's material well-being does have an impact on their lives. But I also believe that we can run a productive, innovative, market-based economy that is better aligned with the values that are best in us. And it's going to require us to ask those questions of ourselves going forward. And you're helping to do that, so congratulations. Another example of Canadian reasonableness. Thank you very much, everybody.
So guys, that was everything that happened today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you comment some video ideas that you want to see next. So bye guys.